welcome back to Color with Sin. I'm Sin, and today I'll be sharing another coloring book flip through featuring this new Zoe de la Case's Fleurs coloring book. Before we open the book, let's just take a moment to admire the hardcover and how unique it is. One of my favorite things about it is that it is a hardcover, very good quality, sturdy, and this is my second book of hers that I own, and my plan is that once I'm finished with them, they're both going to be like coffee table books because they're very different. But yes, the cover, if you're not familiar with the way that her books are printed, this might throw you off when you receive it. I know it did with me with the first one. It's like, wait, did they not finish it? But I quickly caught on that this is just how they're printed, and I think that adds to the uniqueness of them. Now, when you open the book, you're greeted with a beautiful peach color. And the quality for me, the quality of the book is amazing. Like the coloring, the pages themselves, they're sturdy. And the book is in French. So if you don't know French, ignore this. I've been learning French now for a bit over 4 years, and I can read that and understand it, but I'm gonna save you and myself the embarrassment because my accent needs work. So I'll do that in private. Now, this is the color swatch page, and what I love about it is that it tells you off the bat what you can use to fill these pages in. Whether it's watercolor, using the brushes, acrylic paint, oil, chalk, coloring pencils, whatever you want to do. The quality of the paper and the thickness of it gives you that much freedom. Now, if you do want to use water-based paint for this, I would recommend using either a thicker cardstock to absorb the water, and maybe one of those like plastic liners. You will need something to protect because the water will it'll bleed through. And another cool thing about this book is that it is a collaborative project. She features many different artists. You see their first and last names here, and then their social media @. She features a total of 42 artists, number 41 being herself. And yeah, that's pretty cool. This is a great way to be introduced to other creatives, people that you might have not been familiar with their work. Here is the first page. All right, so let's get the flipping. As soon as you open the book and you start seeing the words, it's very fine tipped. They use a lot of fine tips to make these, and for that reason is why I myself use gel pens versus alcohol markers, unless it's like a big space or something. But like for like the smaller leaves, I do use the gel pens, or the fine tip alcohol markers that I do have. I will say, when you complete a page, it looks like it was your own creation. It looks like you drew it, you colored it. It really just looks homemade, and I love it. It doesn't look like a factory, like a traditional coloring book. Like I mentioned already, this is my second one of her coloring books. The first one that I own is called Paris. If you would like me to share that one down the line, leave that in the comments and I'll be sure to feature that as one of my next flip throughs videos. And you'll get to see pictures that I have colored in, but have not, before I started recording these videos. So I won't be sharing those. Yeah, just let me know if you would like to see it. This is one that I started coloring here, and I used acrylic marker for it. Let me know if you would like me to share the completed video with you, and I'll do that. This is one of my favorite pictures in the book. Why? Because I've always wanted a vintage Ford truck, maybe like a 1950s. It could be a pastel color. And what better way to transport pictures and plans than in one of those? So mark my words, I will own one of these trucks. This picture's pretty cute too. But yes, this being my second one of her books, I will admit that I did not, like when I got the first book, the Paris one, I had to learn to love it. But then I realized that it was because I didn't have the correct materials to fill them in. So once I got like the gel pens and fine tip markers, I was good to go, and I fell in love with it quickly. And I found myself coloring every night. And it was actually this book that inspired these videos. Inspired me sharing my love of coloring with you. So, of course, I was gonna have to feature it. And actually, even if you guys don't even put it in the comments, expect that as one of the future ones, because hello, it needs its own spotlight, right? Getting to the end of them here. We're at number 37. Now these pages cannot be torn out because it might mess up the the binding, and the other pages might start coming out. So that's something that I would maybe recommend for the future. Just have like perforated edges here. That way, if we wanted to frame it or gift it to somebody, we definitely could. Because some of these, they're so pretty once they're colored in. Or not, because look at this. Like, you could just frame this like this. But yeah, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Now, price-wise, when I purchased my book, I believe I paid $19.99. And now when I looked it up on Amazon, it is up to $33. So yeah, let me know if this is a book that you would buy. Why not? And again, thank you so much for stopping by, watching this video, and spending some time with me. Until the next one. Oh, and we can't go without a moment for the nails. I mean, where are you? There you go. Gorgeous cat eyes. Eee. All right, bye.